Right, as I said before, we're going to try and video everything that's going on with the rebuild this time. So I'm going to try and every time I do anything, I'm going to try and capture it on video straight, show you what I've been doing, and upload it sort of as a vlog kind of thing. So yep, the car's in the workshop again over the pit now, which means it's sort of drying out because it's been outside in the rain for months. It's pretty much stripped right out. Nothing's been put back. Obviously not the block back yet. That's still down at the machine place being worked on, honing that out, etc, etc, balancing stuff. So once I get that back, I'll be able to crack on. Been working on a few things this evening. Got the head back together again. Got all the injectors in, glow plugs in, camshaft in, rocker cover on, vacuum pump on, blah blah blah. So that's pretty much ready to go on now. Had to change one of the glow plugs actually, one of them seems to have been dead, so that probably wasn't helping matters before. Sorted out the fucking head studs, which were in a big box covered in greasy crap, so they're cleaned up, ready to go. I got another tub of that ultra torque stuff to put them in, because I don't want to fucking torque it down on one side, not the other. Got the engine mount back in a different housing because the con rod smashed through the near side cylinder, and it was kind of worked its way right down through there, so it wasn't particularly usable. So I've put it in that one there now, which is a pretty easy job. The worst part is actually getting the old one out. The new one just slides in. That's pretty much everything that's been going on over here. Okay, I've just also tapped out the well, it's the thermostat housing, but basically it's for a water temperature sensor for another gauge. So it's just literally tapped in the side and threaded out. So that's pretty simple. Gearbox is having a quick lick of paint. I haven't got much else to do, so I thought might as well. Just primed it up, so I'll probably paint that black, or possibly the same colour as the engine, but I expect it'll be black. So yeah. Got the heater going. I couldn't be bothered with I'm going to rig up a bit of a redneck spray shack again for doing the engine and some other bits, but I can't be bothered to put up the normal shack, so I'm just going to literally convert the back of the Transit into a spray room because that'll be easier. So that'll be ideal. It's only small things I've got to spray, like brackets and engine and stuff like that. So as some people know, I had a bit of trouble before with the manifold. The face wasn't quite flat, because when it was welded around each runner, it basically sort of the heat caused it to warp a bit, and sort of grinding it didn't really do a suffice job. So I was having trouble with gaskets blowing, and it was because obviously I was tightening it up and it was stressing everything. It caused one of the runners to crack, which is why you can see I had to weld it up again. So I've actually had that skimmed right across the face there now by the same place that's doing the engine. So that should hopefully sort that problem out. That was ideal. Got the turbo on the side there. Yep. Alright, not a lot's changed really. Ruin's got his car in as well now because the engine's coming out of that fucker as well. So this one's kind of blocked in, not that it's going anywhere. Just been putting the dash back together really. Got most of the dash back in, the steering surround all back on, centre consoles all back in again. I've got the 4 switches for the few sort of non-standard things going on. Used to have them in there. It was a bit of a lash up because the fucking bit of plastic was bending all the time, and it's just generally a bit of a cock up, so I've moved them down to here in a slightly more secure bit of aluminium, but I need another one of those covers now because it looks a bit ridiculous. Just got to put the dash over there back on and get the middle of the centre console back together again, and also tidy out this shit heap in the boot, but I should worry about that another time. Right, need to reheat wrap my manifold because I wrapped it with some fucking shitty cheap wrap before, and it just literally dried on like paper and just fell off after about 10 miles. So bought some proper stuff this time, so got the fun job of redoing that, which I didn't enjoy the first time round, so I'm not particularly looking forward to this time either. Right, I've run out. Only ordered one reel because I didn't know if it was going to be much good stuff, but it's alright, so I have to get some more. Fucking hate that job. Right, I'm just inside the car here now. I'm tidying up some cables and blanking off some loose ends. I've still got some Clifford cables to pull out. I've stripped all the alarm out now. Tidied back the main battery feeds. I've got some electric window cables down there to connect back together because they were controlled by the alarm before. So I've got to solder and heat shrink there, clip that back, and then put the two glove boxes back in. Right, that's fixed that problem. Right, I've just cut and resoldered the frickin' cable for the boost controller, because HKS thought it would be a good idea to have a plug this big on either end of the cable, so you've got to drill a hole that big through your bulkhead if you want to put it in. So I've just cut all the cables and soldered and heat shrunk them to fix that problem. Ruins here. Got the engine out yet, Ren?